Yo.
Yo, Ash, what's good? How are
Yo,
you?
what's up? What's going on?
Can't complain. Yo, listen, I have a question for you.
What's going on? I'm here.
You know what? Nah. Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Nah, let's talk about it.
You know what? Let's talk about it.
That's crazy. What?
Let's talk about it.
What?
Welcome to Nah. Let's talk about it. I'm your host, Ashley D, and I'm here with my co-host, E.
Yo.
And today we got a special
got?
guest. She coming straight out of the Bronx.
Ow.
She's the next upcoming fire artist.
Ooh.
Y'all give it up for my girl, Nippy.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
Not much. I've been working, trying to get this business started and get this music up.
Heard you. Nice. She's gorgeous, y'all.
Personality is dope too.
So you ready to get down to the nitty gritty?
Hell yeah, what we gotta talk about? I like to
We
talk
gonna
about
talk-
all of it.
We're going to talk about these black family homes.
Lord.
So, we was having a conversation behind the scenes, and we want to talk about it. What's your take on the upbringing of children without both parents?
Okay. In my opinion, I feel like children should have both masculine and feminine energies raising them. Why? Because then when you're raised with only one feminine or a masculine energy, you grow into not understanding that you need a balance. You understand? So
Look at me.
when you grow up with just a mother, right? Most black children and stuff, they grow up with their mothers because fathers are usually absent, which is not cool, but that's just how it is. But me, see, I didn't really have my father around emotionally and physically in certain ways, which made me grow into shunning men. You know what I'm saying? And that's toxic. It doesn't matter who it is. If you're a man and you just grow up with your mother, you have some type of hatred for other guys, or even you push away feminine energies as well. You know what I'm saying? So when you have a mother and a father, whether they are separated or they're together, I feel like you having a balance between those both is really good for the benefit of you as a person and for the future of the world, because that better people means better world. So
Yeah.
all in all, it's just, it doesn't matter. Like, you gotta have some type of male figure or female figure in your life to learn from at the same time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you don't feel like a brother or uncle could replace that male figure?
It depends, honestly. For a while, I looked up to my uncles.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
just
Because I
about to
didn't
ask
have
that.
my father to look up to. And I feel like they gave me a sense of hope.
Okay.
So I feel like in certain circumstances, depending on who they are to you and how you feel with them, it all comes from the heart. Like, you
I
can't
agree.
just, like, I don't like to say it, but
Talk your
blood
shit.
don't really
Make you
Yeah, I
family.
mean,
That
blood don't
part.
make you
Say it
family.
louder.
That part.
It's
Say it louder
family
for the
out here
people
that'll
in the
do you
back.
dirt more than some people
You're
you find on the
absolutely
street
right.
that'll be your mans for years.
That part.
So,
I agree.
Like, I agree with it at the same time, but it depends. You can't just search. You can't just go out being like, okay, I'm going to follow you. Nah, you got to go where your heart is leading you. Whoever is attached to you and you can really genuinely learn from. That's who your influence should be. And that determines who you are.
Can
Sure, go ahead.
So I know you said that you had your uncles and stuff to a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
Did you still have like a longing for your father?
Hell yeah. Hell
Okay.
yeah. I feel like I resented him for that. It's
Oh.
like, dang, God, they right here. They don't gotta be. They not my dad. They didn't make me. You know what I'm saying? Why you not here? What you
Right.
doing?
But
You just
what
sending me
if-
shoes, but like, where's the hugs at?
Right, but what if let's play both sides.
Mm-hmm.
What if he was incapable, so he felt like not being there was best for you?
Okay. See, now, when I was speaking about it, I'm really proud of this, but
Okay.
when I was speaking about it, this is from the past. See, as of recently, I would say like for this first year, me and my father has gotten closer.
Nice.
I want to say
bless
that I
that.
triggered him into understanding that even though you may feel incompetent, you still have to try. Even though you may feel like, oh, this may not be the best for them, you just being around is enough. You know what I'm saying?
A
You don't
greater
gotta have
impact.
the money. You don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Even if you did crack or cocaine or whatever, you a druggie, just pop up on your kid. Make them feel good. Make them feel like they're loved and that you want them. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but you have people in this world where the parents, the moms,
I was just about to
Yeah.
say
can
mothers.
say, you know what, I want to protect my kid. I don't want my kid to see the drugs, the street side. So we're gonna keep it on a positive note that, you know what, I kept him away for the sake of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel people should go about it with that type of journey?
With that type of journey, I honestly understand it because when there's a lot of family that I have that's been down on drugs and in the streets, heavy, like heavy, and always tried to keep the children separate. So that did cause disperse, but the way I look at it is, even if you had to give them to a cousin or a aunt or something like that, you can still keep the street life out of your home life. You now have to find a balance within yourself as a parent. Like when you bring a kid into this world, I haven't brought any children into this world, and I feel like I want to, but to understand that, hey, if I'm gonna have this street life and I want this money to make my kid's life better, still pop up on them. There's parents and stuff that they make that excuse, and yet they don't go the extra mile to do the little things that they can do.
Well, that's because
That
they
doesn't
choose in the
involve-
streets.
Right.
They choose in the streets.
Precisely.
So if you're going to make that choice, I'd rather you stay away.
But then, in some aspects, they probably say like, "Oh, well, I was out in the streets trying to make it, so you could have the shoes, so you could have this." So you
No,
could have
she
that."
didn't say stealing. She said on drugs.
No, I'm not saying. I didn't say stealing. I'm saying
okay.
they chose the street life to say, "Oh, I'm out here doing this for you to be financially."
Right. We're not talking about
Good for
that
you.
one. We're talking about the ones that's on drugs, that's
They just
incompetent, not doing nothing. Not the ones that's hustling or the drug dealers. Not those. We're talking about the ones that chose the crack life, the drug life, where they was incompetent, where they don't know that my daughter's emotional or could say, "Baby, how's your day going?" Because they lump
But
to
just
the
think,
side.
think about it. Sometimes they're not coherent enough. Like they're
True.
That's why they should stay away.
with their addiction, they're choosing their addiction over their children. You have some women who, when they get pregnant, they're still taking the crack. They're still
Yeah.
taking the drugs because their bodies and their minds is
It's an
you know,
addiction.
it is an
Yeah.
addiction.
But
It's
Nip
a
is saying
disease.
she would rather you still show up.
No, I get
I
it
mean-
by all means, but then you, just like you said, you have some mothers who's saying, "Hey, listen, I'd rather you not be here at all because I know how it's gonna turn out for my kid." But then, just like what she said, yeah, you may have stayed away, but you don't know how I felt wanting and longing for you. So it's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't
Right.
scenario. You know?
I mean, but you at the age that you are now, you're grown enough to make your own decisions, and you got your mom made up, right? So do you resent your mom for keeping him away if that was the case? Or is it like, you know what, I'm grown, let's see our relationship now?
The disperse that I've had with my father, the last thing that made him realize, like, yo, this is a growing woman, you know. She has her own mind. She has the things that she's doing. I can't control how she feels anymore, even though I may have felt like the decisions that I had made was best for her. I made him realize, like, you could have still been there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't on drugs. You wasn't, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you was doing or how you felt based upon my other siblings, because, you know, my other siblings, we don't share the same father.
Okay.
their predicament is different. So since they don't have their father, he's not available. It's not like he doesn't want to be there. I think y'all getting the hint that I'm putting down.
Yes, we got it.
It was like my mom really kind of didn't want me to outshine them in a way. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't say I don't like to say outshine, but it's,
yeah, I get it.
Make them feel incompetent or make them feel a type of way
Like
because
you was valued more than them.
Right.
Got it.
That just played a small part of it. So I did think about it like, damn, like, why does she have to do that to me? Like, I didn't deserve that. But at the same time, it's like looking at my siblings, I got to connect with them more. They got to be more comfortable with my father, you know, because I was comfortable with theirs, but they didn't really get to know him before he went away.
Got it.
Okay.
So I shared that experience with them. I tried to open up the door for more opportunity for them and my father and for all of us to bond together so that I don't feel as if there's a disconnect.
Okay.
But I had to let him know, like, listen, the things that you've done, they harmed me. I needed you there on nights and I was crying. I would call you, you'd be gone. You know what I'm saying? And that really made me realize I don't need you. I could cut you out of my life right now and I could keep moving on and doing everything that I've ever wanted to do and you will see me prosper. But you have to choose to change your bullshit, get with the program and start checking on your daughter and actually caring for her and figuring out who I am as a person rather than the person that you want me to be, and then we could be cool. And that really changed his perspective.
Do you have siblings on your father's side, like other siblings?
Nah.
It's just you?
It's just me on my father's side, which also made me like, damn, it's not like my older brother where his father got mad at the kids. You know what I'm saying? My dad was...
You're the only baby.
I'm the only kid.
Right.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was like,
Dude.
what could you possibly be putting above me?
Right, that part, I get it. So
yeah.
that comes up, that brings my next question. What do you feel? Do you feel the mother? Who do you feel is the strongest that you need in your life? Your mom or your dad? You can only choose one. Shout out to you, Lucci. Which
Like,
one?
y'all putting me in this predicament, yo.
Nah,
Yeah,
which
this
one?
is the
Like, cause
question we
he.
wanna know.
This
Alright, nah,
is
'cause we
the
gonna talk
topic,
about
that
it,
part.
right.
Nah, let's
So-
talk about it.
I love my father. At the end of the line, he's my dad. But the love that I have for my mother is something different.
You
And
lost this one, Lucci.
Yo, listen, I'm going to just keep it a stack. I feel like people and children that didn't grow up with mothers, they're a different type of hurt. They're a different
Let's
type of
talk
hurt.
about it.
Real. Because that, you came out of that. You came out of your dad, but
Now let's talk
your
about
mother
it.
formed you for months. And it's not like just a physical connection, it's a spiritual connection. People don't get that. So when you're disconnected from source, it's like when you disconnect from the earth, you're in the matrix. When you disconnected from source, you feel a different type of loneliness. You feel a different types, your lows feel like lower than lows. And I feel like with an absent father, you can find other forms of fathers, but it's not that easy to find other forms of mothers.
That part. Talk about
But they
it.
say a mother's love. Like, it's different. It's
Because
just
he
like-
was like, you could have his baby, but he gonna take his baby.
Well, he said, for a certain amount of years, like, the mother is most important in, like, the first part of the years. But then, like, when the kid gets, like, 10, 11, that's when the father is more important. And it's just like, no, dude. Like,
They want their mamas.
just like you said, it's a different kind of feeling when you're carrying that baby. That baby feels every
Thing that you
feeling,
feel.
everything that you're feeling.
We
So
could
it's
look
just
at our mother and she'll
yeah.
know.
And she'll know exactly. Or your mother could look at you and be like, nah, I know my child. Right. You ever seen them, hear the mothers? And now
that's her
I
favorite
catch
line.
myself saying, like, I know my kid.
Yeah.
I know when he doing wrong. And I
That
know
part.
when he's hurt. And I know when somebody else is making him feel some kind of way where I got to take him out of a situation. I feel it. So it's just like, you lost this one, Luciano.
You lost.
You lost
Shout
it.
out to Lucci, but
Sorry, boo.
that part. But yes, so staying on the family homes, like, do you feel like if you was to get pregnant right now, I'm just saying,
Nah,
you know, would you want to work it out and stay with the father of your child, or do you feel you would be okay with just letting him go?
If I were to get pregnant right now,
As a woman, speak for the women in this world.
if I were to get pregnant right now, me, Nippy,
Yes.
at 18.
Well, we ain't gonna put the age in it, but yes, just as a woman. All right, so let me rephrase
It's gone.
the question.
It's gone. It's gone. I'm sorry.
She said Plan B in the orange juice.
It's gone. No, but
you know
okay,
what?
when I get to that
but she
point
threw
in
the
life-
age in it, so we get it.
Yeah, I get
we
why
get
she's
it.
saying
I
it
get
now,
it.
but-
But as an
but
older woman
women-
or women in general, do you feel like most women want to part ways from their partner, or most women want the family unit?
When you become ready for motherhood.
I feel like, okay, nowadays, all right, back in the day, they would do whatever it takes to keep the family together or
Talk
to
about it.
hide it from the children. You know what I'm saying? And that part of it is a little toxic. Not even a little toxic. It's toxic. It could get real
She like
toxic.
toxic dick, by the way. But go
Oh,
ahead.
I do.
Shit, toxic dick. It's toxic.
My name is Ink, and I approve that message.
Stupid.
Nah, but
You with the toxic shit?
listen.
She from the Bronx.
Listen, whoa. We not gonna make no allegations. Chill.
You was
I
smiling
peeled
kinda
a lot.
hard.
I peeled a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it's a little fun.
What's going on?
I'm a good toxic though.
Oh my God. Y'all wonder why the
It's all about balance. You gotta have a little toxicity.
what's the balance?
Can't have too much good.
So if you have a main
Oh, I don't have no
person-
sides.
My
Whoa.
bad.
Chill.
She toxic.
Oh, that?
Yes.
Whoa.
Why you telling my business?
Look,
That's
I'm
not
sorry.
toxic. That's
Look,
unloyal.
She got French fries. She got a side of mac.
I said,
With the gravy on top.
I said-
Yes.
you sometimes you gotta upgrade your little 5-piece Chick-fil-A
Oh my
nuggets.
God.
To
So wait,
8
what's
piece.
toxic to you? Toxic in one relationship?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I don't. All right. Personally, I used to play around. Like
yeah,
I used to be
Tina.
a player. Pimp.
From the Himalayas?
Well, first of all, let's make it clear. What's your preference?
I don't have a preference. I like it all.
What's that word? Fluid? So you fluid?
Yeah, I don't.
So you
wanna
like
say-
both genders?
Yeah.
She got both sides of the
You
world.
like who
Word.
like you? But I mean,
Yeah.
you got
She
the
don't like
swag.
no dog and animal.
But I said she like who like her. She got her aura.
I'm fluid.
Mm.
Right now I look masculine, but the other day I was looking.
You still pretty, girl.
Yeah.
I saw Ink winking at you earlier, but we'll say that
We're
later.
gonna talk about that for later.
Nah, let's talk
But,
about it. Nah, so all right. I only asked that question because it's like in the LGBT world, we'll go that route. You have the masculine women that try to portray themselves to be men.
Okay.
So when you're dating a woman, just that one for now, do you feel like you try to be the man, or is it just two women?
It depends on how I feel. Honestly, I get really masculine around females. I really do. I get bold too. Like my balls hang low. Word. Like it's weird. I had to stop myself one time because like of an interaction that I had with a shorty. I'm still cool with her. Shout out KK.
Shout out to you, KK.
But you know, it pulled me back because it was something I never done before, and I would never do it with a male.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was quick, it was exciting, it was like, I was really bold with it, I felt confident, I was like, you my shorty,
Right.
But then I had to realize, like, even behind the scenes with me and her, I'm very submissive, I'm soft, I'm a
weak.
softie, I'm still a
Stop
female,
it.
I'm still a
That
girly,
part, right.
I'm still a girly.
But that's
So-
that's what it comes down to. Why do women that do like the same sex feel like they have to portray themselves to be a man?
That comes with your own subconscious and your own traumas.
Okay.
And that also comes with your comfortability. However you want to present yourself, whether you present as like, you know, there's certain masculine females that don't care for the hair and the nails and all of that. They-
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They don't feel comfortable with it.
Okay.
Like my mom, I'm gonna say it. My mom, she's not gay or anything. She's straight, but she's not comfortable with the
feminine
feminine
role.
stuff. She don't do makeup.
Right.
She barely wears dresses.
Got it.
But she still tries to have those little things like, you know, she keeps her nails done nice and clean
Right.
and stuff, but short. She doesn't really do the extensions and all that. Maybe she'll get a silk press. You know what I'm saying? But keep it simple.
Right.
But she's still kind of masculine. She's
That
always
Bronx
has
shit.
been.
Telling you.
You know what I'm
Bitches
saying?
in the
So it's all
Bronx.
about your comfortability and how you work within yourself, how
Right.
comfortable you feel about your body and yourself.
Got it.
It don't matter. Like, I don't know. Sometimes, even if you are a female, you might just not like it.
True.
You might just not like it.
And now let's switch it to the men's side. When you got
Whoa.
your whole little John,
Mm-hmm.
you feel like you could be submissive? Now let's talk about it. Yes.
Hold on, wait. I was waiting for the hell no. Like she said, yeah.
No, but remember, she
the
said
soft girl ever.
she said when she's dealing with a girl, she's emotional.
No, I'm just saying. You see how she got so soft and so.
Yeah.
Chill.
She,
Nah.
but nah.
Y'all not about to play
Did you hear the? Look, did you hear the bass? Like, y'all not about to
That's
play
not
me.
about to play with me on that shit.
Nah.
It's
But
okay.
yeah, like with males, I feel like it's a little harder for me to put my foot down. Why? Because I have that trauma with my father. You know what I'm saying? So when I did have that big step of letting him know, like, and it's more complicated than just a simple letting him know. It was a whole debacle. Like, it was crazy.
It was bad.
But that was like the first time that I had to feel like I had to stand up and really talk down. I don't even like to say talk down, but get in a nigga's ass for real.
But it's a difference. That's your dad.
Right.
Your significant other would be your mate. So
Right.
y'all are equal. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So why is it that you feel like you have to have the one up on your significant other?
I wouldn't say a one up,
Okay.
but when it comes to certain situations, because men are masculine, they do like, you know, men are controlling. I wouldn't say controlling, but they like to have some type of control that keeps them stable. Because that's just the attributes of a male.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So in those times where I'm super feminine, it's like, I can't let this nigga walk all over me. Even
Well,
though
how is
I
he
might,
walking all over you? What if he's
It'll be-
providing and doing everything for you? You just being his lady.
I mean, if it comes to that, then it is that. But
Okay.
I've never experienced that.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there was a equal, like, I wouldn't say equal give and take, but there's a give and take of affection and love and care for each other.
Yeah.
But when it comes to his personal traumas and him dealing with things and how he wants to deal with them or how he feels as if he should deal with them, I have to learn how to speak up.
Yeah, use your voice.
Word.
Hell yeah, use your voice.
Hell
I
yeah,
ain't
you
sitting
know
back
what
and
I'm
gonna let
saying?
you just walk over me,
Right.
but maybe we're using the wrong choice of words. It's not walking over. I'm not gonna allow you
Yeah.
to treat
Yeah.
me the way you feel that part.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. And that's just, you know, I've dated females when I was younger. I dated a guy.
Why are you blushing?
She said,
Nah, she was blushing. Look, she
that's the love of her life.
Yo, why y'all doing this shit to me, yo?
shout out to John. What's his name?
Oh,
Yo,
Lord.
nah.
Yo,
What
he
is
gonna
up with
watch
the
this
tongue
too?
over the T
He gonna watch
shit?
this too.
Hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
But you
shout out to
blushing
you.
hard. Her lips is trembling, y'all.
I'm trying to focus.
You said she did the auntie Tia.
Yo, what is up with that? Why y'all girls do that now?
That's
the
from-
look-
that's
That's been my thing. I've
Kane?
been doing that for
No,
years.
that's from,
He came do that.
Tia Kemp.
Oh, Tia?
Rick Ross' baby mother. She
Oh
she got
my
the veneers.
God. With the veneers.
Yeah.
You got some pretty teeth.
Yeah, my teeth.
Smile for
I didn't
Yeah.
need no braces.
And
Yo, all them, everybody that got veneers do that.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Why?
I guess they
I
trying to
don't
feel-
know.
It looks awkward to me.
it's probably because they ain't got no feeling in their teeth.
Or they probably want
Trying
to,
to
make
feel
sure
it.
it's still there.
Is it locked in?
dropped out.
Now back to your boo thing.
Shout out to that boo
You can see him in the near future when y'all get older. Ooh, I love this.
See, this is my thing. I wouldn't even.
We should be have a matchmaking
Mm.
episode.
Ooh, that's interesting. I'm gonna stick around for that one.
But
But,
you're the lead girl.
Oh yeah.
We'll mix it up for you.
Make sure her ex is in the room too.
Hell no! Don't put that bitch in the room.
We was about to say on both sides. We was gonna get John.
Yeah.
What the girl? Both.
We gonna mix it up.
Yeah.
Come on now, let's talk about it.
Y'all gonna set me up? What's going on here?
We already see which one she wants. She picked her side. Hat came off and everything.
Hey, nah, listen, I'll still pull up to his crib like this. Like, what up, babe? He like that shit.
That's how you come in? That's some Cali shit.
That's how I come. Like, I had to get comfortable with myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was never really feminine.
Okay. So
Like
you wear
that.
boxes.
Yeah. I'm wearing...
Boy, nah, we're not doing all that. Relax. Boy shorts.
But anyways.
we could buy boy shorts. They make it a Victoria's Secret.
The cheekies.
Yeah. I wear
Yeah.
those. I wear regular boxes, lace, stuff like that.
And they still
I don't
like
like
it?
thongs. I don't like
Why
thongs.
not?
I don't like nothing in my ass. I'm sorry. I don't like permanent wedgies. I can't do it.
So when you put on a fly ass dress,
Hell yeah. And I'll put on... What is it called? It's like a slim cut. It's like you know how the bikini
the cheeky
G-string?
cheek stirs.
Yeah, kind of like that.
The G-string? No, you say you don't like
No,
nothing.
she don't want
that.
nothing in her ass.
It's like, I don't know. It's like, you know how you regular underwear is fat in the back?
Mm-hmm.
It's just slim in the front and slim in the back, but it's not a thong.
It's G-strings.
Yeah, G-string.
That's what a G-string
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
All right, well, shit, a G-string. See how feminine I
it's
am?
still
Like,
in your ass
I'm
though.
nah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you probably talking about like a low cut bikini.
Yeah.
Like a
I
low
would
cut
say that.
bikini,
I
like
don't
the
really
little-
know
But
how
I
to
guess
explain
for
it. We'll figure
the
it out.
BBWs, it's more like a thong in them too.
Yeah,
But the
that-
little
that
butts,
shit
like,
right.
Yeah, my ass ain't that fat. We're getting there. Trying. Okay.
squat it up, squat it up.
You will wear lingerie for your man and stuff?
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
You what?
Hell yeah. Lingerie isn't exempt to thongs. Lingerie isn't exempt to thongs. Like,
Okay, so you would put on a teddy bear.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like cute stuff like that. Little role
Nice.
plays, whatever.
Okay.
So you wear heels? Like when you
Yeah, I show out. When I'm real feminine and I do
Question.
my thing, I show out.
You could walk in them good too?
Oh, I could run, I could squat, I could kick, I could
No,
jump.
we gotta see Nippy in the
Now let's talk about it.
episode.
I'm gonna be a whole different bitch.
Y'all, when she come back, y'all ain't gonna even know it was Nippy.
Gotta put it side by side.
From the Bronx.
Gonna be it.
Big B.
Boogie down Bronx. How's life growing up in the Bronx?
Oh my gosh. I would say it was good. I
Okay.
feel like my mom did a really good job with me.
Shout out to Mama Love.
Shout out to
Shout
my
out to you,
Dukes.
Mama.
I love you, mama.
We love you, mama.
Mama Nip.
But
Whoa, what was that? Aww.
I don't throw no gang signs. I'm a civilian.
Okay. Guns down, life up. Shout out to
Yeah.
that. What's that about?
Oh,
Now let's talk about
Yeah,
it.
let's talk about that.
guns down, life up, and we can mix it in with how it is growing up in the Bronx.
Yeah,
So
I was
that
just about
part.
to ask that.
So, Guns Down, Life Up, we're a program where we have 3 initiatives, prevention, intervention, and community mobilization.
Nice.
So what we essentially do is we go out into the community, we try to get the youth and, you know, the families together and all of that, keep them out of violence, keep a positive note in the communities, especially in the projects and stuff like that. So we're located in Lincoln Hospital.
Nice.
B75 right across from Patterson Projects.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of, you already know.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know about
lot
Patterson.
of gang shit going around. A lot of that. A lot of people getting shot, killed, and all of this. But we try to keep the youth engaged in other things that will better their future and better themselves and find help them understand themselves and give them a place of security. In a matter of, you know, when you get in there, it's a whole bunch of people from all around the Bronx, maybe from Brooklyn, from Harlem, from Queens, whatever. No matter their background, there's people that was involved in gang stuff. You know, there's people that was alone a lot, very quiet kids, or ratchets. I don't even want to call them out their name, but girls,
Right.
you know, the fast ones. But no matter who you are and no matter your background, we try to make you feel like you could do it. We give you the space.
motivation.
We help you,
Right.
especially like with college courses and stuff
nice.
like that.
The resources are
You know,
there.
the stipends, or we getting paid. I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
Get that money.
Take money.
Let me hold $20.
Oh my god.
No.
And O means no.
I thought we was cool, Nick.
Hey, when that check hit, I got you. We out. We gonna eat a seafood
Ain't
bar.
that the same thing that OnStar said?
Seafood bar.
Shout out to
Seafood
you,
bar.
OnStar. Nice. That's what's up, though.
But,
so you enjoy it.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. This was, for me, actually, I was very coveted as a child. My mom was very strict.
Okay.
She didn't allow me to do certain things at a certain age. You know, when my father was trying to push giving me, like, you know, a little Obama phone, it was like, I don't know, she got social media, she don't need to talk to nobody. But then it's like, at the same time, I felt like I was missing out on a lot. But that part of everything, especially up to the point where she homeschooled me in high school.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't go to a building for high school. Not at all. I stayed at home. I did it on my phone and laptop and stuff like that.
How do you feel that?
That affected me very well. But at the time that it was going on, it was hard.
Okay.
I was, you know, mental health is a thing. I struggle with mental health.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to say that, but
Right.
I'm
Let it
not
be
gonna-
known, because there's a lot of people that do struggle with mental health, and that's why we have guests up here as yourself to express and let them know they're not alone.
Nah, not at all.
They're not alone.
Not at all. So when in high school, a lot happened to me. You know, my first love broke up with me, did me grimy, was still
Fuck
doing
you,
me
John.
grimy.
John. Shit.
Let us know where
You know,
at.
that
I'll
was
black his
that.
eye.
You know, again, I didn't really have my father around. I was dealing with other past traumas from my childhood, with being alone, having a bunch of responsibilities for my siblings, making sure they was good. My older brother not really doing much. You know, he's figuring out his own stuff and not really contributing to the benefit of the family.
Right.
So I felt a lot of it was on me and my mother.
Well, I felt like in a sense, you were being trained to be an adult as a child.
Quite literally.
And a lot of children are going through that.
Yeah.
And it's not fair, because me personally, I feel like we're the parents. So why is it that you have so much responsibilities and you're a baby?
Right.
You know, so mentally, how did that affect you?
Honestly, I didn't. At first, I enjoyed it because to me it was innocent. To me it was being with my siblings, taking care of them. I love teaching them things. I taught them a lot before they got to school. That's why they advanced so quickly.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I like to be that role model for them. But at the same time, it became a lot. It became like, okay, I have my own things I'm going through. I'm finishing up puberty. I'm doing all these things. You have my mother. You know, parents have their own traumas too, and eventually that ends up trickling down when a lot of stress is projected onto them. So I tried to be that. Since I understood my mother the best, I tried to be that pillar, and that was a mistake that. I wouldn't even say a mistake, but that was a choice that I really had to go. I don't even say that was a choice. God put me through that for a reason. I didn't have a choice because I was a child. So,
But you was the chosen one.
right,
That's what it is.
understanding that and implementing how homeschooling was affecting me mentally and all these other things like family passing, my godmother, my aunt, all these things crashing down on me at the same time. I brought myself to a very, very low point, and I didn't want to be there.
Right.
But it felt good being there. I liked being in my pain. I liked in a weird way, it felt comforting to me. You know what I'm
Elaborate on
saying?
that.
Yeah.
What was comforting
So-
about being at your lowest? You felt like you wasn't gonna be the one to be called on all of a sudden, or
Feeling as if once I got to my lowest point, I felt like nobody needed shit from me. Nobody can expect anything from me. If I go, I go. You can't beg me to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not forced to do things out of my comfort zone, and the stress is gone.
Yeah, that's true. Because when we're at a certain standpoint in life, everybody, I need, you could do this, you could do this. So now I'm at my lowest. Leave me the fuck alone.
Word.
You know, so I get it.
It was the pushing people away from me. It was the isolation. It was the... So getting out of that for myself brought me to an understanding, looking towards the people that are my age and are in high school and coming out of high school going into college, that they don't have an understanding of themselves and within the world around them and the balance that I'd like to speak about, because they haven't done that a long time. They haven't gone to their lowest point to build themselves up to who they are. I feel like as children, you go and you meet these people and you get all these attributes and these personalities, you attach them to yourself, and they're like, okay, this is who I am. But then it's like, I can't keep this up so long. People are getting tired of this. I'm getting tired of this. So you break down. And once you break down, then you start to bloom. So I felt like I bloomed earlier than others to get to this point. And even though I felt like I missed out on some teenager stuff, I wasn't missing out on shit.
That part.
I wasn't.
Because you have blossomed into a beautiful young lady that can articulate herself very well. Great head on your shoulders. You just lit.
So coming
She's
from
litty.
being homeschooled for high school, how did you get into Guns Down? Like that?
So, actually my aunt Tammy, she worked with GDLU, and she told my older brother about it, and he started coming towards they had a boxing program, so he was doing like the boxing thing. He was trying to become a mentor, but then when I heard about it, it was like, I do martial arts, so I like the boxing and all that, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
I thought it was just the boxing at the PAL by Frederick Douglass, but it was GDLU. So when I seen them and I was like, hey, what's this other program that you guys are talking about? You know, you get paid, you get to do studio. I'm hearing that, and as a kid, I love poems, I love writing. I've always made music. I learned how to play guitar by myself.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So I was very like, I'm artsy. It comes from my parents. They was rappers. They was in the industry. Yeah. So
Liddy Nippy.
Letty. So when I got into it and I finally, like, they redirected me to Lincoln, it was like, okay, I'm here, I'm showing up as myself, and people just gravitated towards my energy because I bring a different type of energy to the field. Because, like I said, I've done the healing, I've done the work, I've started to blossom faster. So there's a lot of lost souls around. And I feel like me putting out that positivity, telling them like, yo, you got that. Like, you can switch it up. You don't have to talk about gang stuff. You can try a different flow. Like my son JC. When I first started to talk to JC, me and him did our first GDLU song together. It's booming. Nice. Everybody loves that song. It's called Left Hurt.
Nice.
I told him, I was like, yo, try a old school rap type beat. Try to slow it down a little bit. Talk about pain. Stop talking about killing people for a second. Talk about how you feel. Right? And once he understood that he could really do it, it changed his perspective on himself.
Nice.
And I like, it's a few people, him, Marcus, Majesty, a lot of others that I've interacted with, it showed them that. And even with James Dobbins and them, it showed them like, hey, there's somebody here that's been through it, but also can get through it and guide the other ones their age. I spoke about this to him before because it's like there's certain age groups like adults, right? As an 18-year-old, fresh out of high school, you think you the shit. You don't think you gotta listen to nobody. Right?
Talk about it.
Even when the old heads try to spit in your ear and tell you what's up and what they done and how they messed up and the positions that they don't want you to be in, it's like, shut the fuck up,
Right.
You know what I mean? But when it comes from somebody your age, it's different. It's like,
my peers talking to me.
you know? Like, this is my man's right now. She's younger than me. And she's been through this, that, and the third, and she moves like this. Wow. Like, I gotta get on my shit. Like, I gotta start. You know what I'm saying? It motivates you. It pushes you to be a better person. I like to do that, but it takes energy out of me. But it's for the betterment of others and myself.
And you're put in a position for the reason.
Yeah, I'm a chosen.
That part of the chosen
you,
one.
girl, cause
you
But guess what?
Dope water.
Nippy, you hear everything and you hear what she got going on. You see what she got on her plate. You see what she been through. You know she an artist.
What she got for us?
Remember, she just said what she did with JC.
I'm just saying.
You do it this way and do it that way, yo. Stop talking about the gang shit.
So how you gonna
talk about the pain shit? You know we gotta go into the next segment.
Go ahead, Ash.
You ready for the next segment?
What's the next segment?
The next segment is called Supreme Flow.
Flow.
But there's a challenge.
Tell her the rules.
The challenge is you gotta go off, but you have to incorporate.
Now let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. You ready for that challenge?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Grab these headphones under here, and let's go. The Supreme Flow with Nippy from the Bronx.
Litty Nippy.
Don't forget to incorporate now. Let's talk about it.
Okay. Talk about the pain, your mouth about it. Talk about the pain, let's talk about it. I see the visions in my ear, but listen, wait. See, you see, my house is not a home. Love is all the shit that taking places that I've flown. Love you, then I leave you, even though that shit is wrong. But half the time I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like who, what, when, where, why, and how. Man, ain't nobody got this shit figured out. I mean, you'll ask and I'll lie and I'll say that I'm fine, but really I wanna blow my fucking fist up and go ape shit, break shit, straight big step, no hesitation. Don't say shit, can knock my concentration. All the time that I've been wasting, reminiscing conversations, breathing in the condensation from the tears that she was shedding when I left her at the station. Yeah, it was brutal, I couldn't control it. She think about the future while I lived in the moment, 10 toes down, never folding, no emotion that I'm showing, cause I'm heartless and you know this. Damn, listen, you disgust me. Don't show me shit when pain drips off my neck. Too close to the sun, you fucking Icarus, you underplay your part. The steady beat that I could rock for ya doesn't mean that I would ever put it on ya. But I can't help to fantasize and think about the shaping of your lips. But as our life goes on and on and on and on, I'll just sit back, relax, smoke weed, and sing my songs. Damn. Wait. I don't know. I like this beat. This is nice.
It feels good, and you just
I like the little switch up. Go dip. Go dip.
You get your mouth about it.
baby.
Talk about the pain, let's talk about it. You wanna spit about the pain, then let's talk about it. You wanna smoke about, you wanna roll it up, you wanna get a sip. Come on, let's go to the club. I don't know, yo.
Nice.
Nah, that was dope. That was dope.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to you, Nippy.
Nipster the hipster.
Yo, I know y'all just heard what I heard, and that was straight flow. Fire. Shout out to
Little
you.
son, it's a little
A
son.
little something. Let them know where to find you.
Yo,
Let the people know.
listen, right now, I ain't got no more music out, but we soon. So y'all gonna have to tap into my Instagram. Y'all gonna have to tap into the GDOU Productions YouTube page. My Instagram is Nippy NIPPY _skate SK8. Cause I'm a skater too. Skater die, you feel me? I do it all.
Everything.
So just stay in tune with me. You feel me? Stay in tune with these ladies cause I'll be back.
That part.
Definitely we gonna talk about some more stuff. And I'm gonna have some real projects done for y'all. I'm ready for y'all.
That
I
part.
heard you.
Well, y'all heard it here. I'm your host, Ashley D. Shout out to my host, Ink.
Hi, y'all.
And shout out to our special guest from the Boogie Down Bronx. Y'all give it up for Nippy.
And shouts out to
Until
Zoom.
next time.
Bye.
Now, let's talk about it.
Yo.
That was
Let me tell you something.